Fruits, nature's sweetest gift to us. But have you ever wondered where your favorite fruits come from? Let's explore the fascinating history of some common fruits, their origins, and how they spread across the world. Our journey begins with the apple, one of the oldest cultivated fruits. Apples originated in the mountains of Central Asia around 4000 BC. They traveled to Europe along the Silk Road and were later brought to the Americas by European settlers in the 17th century. Today, apples symbolize health and prosperity worldwide. The banana, a tropical delight, originated in Southeast Asia around 5000 BC, specifically in modern-day Indonesia, Malaysia, and Papua New Guinea. By 2000 BC, it had spread to India and Africa through ancient trade routes. Spanish explorers introduced bananas to the Americas in the 1500s, where they thrived in the Caribbean. Did you know grapes have been cultivated for over 8,000 years? Native to the Caucasus region between Europe and Asia, grapes were a favorite of ancient civilizations like the Greeks and Romans. Their popularity spread through Europe, and European settlers later introduced them to the Americas in the 16th century. The mango, the king of fruits, hails from India and Southeast Asia. Cultivated as early as 4000 BC, it was revered in Indian culture and spread to East Africa and the Middle East via ancient trade routes. Portuguese explorers introduced the mango to the Americas in the 16th century. Native to South America, the pineapple was first cultivated by the Tupi-Guarani people in Brazil and Paraguay. Spanish explorers discovered it in the Caribbean in 1493, and it became a symbol of hospitality. Pineapples later traveled to Europe and Asia, where they were grown in tropical climates. Oranges originated in Southeast Asia, likely in the region spanning modern-day China and India, around 2500 BC. They were introduced to the Mediterranean by Arab traders in the 9th century and later brought to the Americas by Spanish explorers in the 15th century, where they flourished. The watermelon has its roots in ancient Africa, where it was cultivated around 2000 BC. It spread to the Mediterranean through trade and became a refreshing treat for ancient Egyptians and Romans. By the 1600s, watermelons were introduced to the Americas via the transatlantic trade. The modern strawberry, a hybrid of species from the Americas and Europe, was cultivated in France in the 18th century. However, wild strawberries have been enjoyed in Europe since ancient times. Today, strawberries are loved for their sweetness and versatility. Peaches originated in China over 4,000 years ago, where they were seen as a symbol of immortality. By the 3rd century BC, peaches traveled to Persia, and Alexander the Great introduced them to Europe. Spanish explorers brought peaches to the Americas in the 16th century. Native to Central and South America, the avocado has been cultivated for over 7,000 years. The Aztecs and Mayans valued it as a nutritious staple. Spanish conquistadors introduced avocados to Europe in the 16th century, and they later spread to Asia and Africa. From ancient civilizations to modern kitchens, fruits have traveled across continents, carrying stories of culture and trade. Next time you bite into a juicy fruit, remember its incredible journey through history.